When they say no, how many of you in your life have heard no from people you know? Raise your hand.
All the time.
I was a teenager in high school, 18 years about to. I want to go into this dream college, oldest engineering college in India. But one small barrier. I was failing in math. I was failing in physics, chemistry. In fact, every subject. I was the worst student in that worst school. So, but I could have a dream. I went to my computer room because printers are not allowed, are available in homes at the time. So I asked my computer science teacher, can you get me a printout saying, get Anna, it's an Anna University. I want to put it on the wall and look at it and motivate myself. And he said, get Anna, is that for Anna University? I said, yeah. Here, come sit here. I know what's coming, so I went and sat. He said, have you passed any subjects? No. So, we are worried that you might not pass this year. And you're thinking about not going to any engineering college, the oldest engineering college. None from our school history has gotten there. And you are thinking about it. You should not set too high to disappoint yourself. I felt embarrassed and shame, even though I'm dark, still I got red. I still asked him for a printout. My ego didn't want to back down. He said, okay, I'll give you the printout. I took it and put it in the wall and worked. First time, I didn't get it. Second time, I decided to study 18 hours a day for 10 months. 4 hours I slept, and I got a perfect score in math and a 99 percentile in sciences. And I got into the dream school. The letter came with the admission package, and I was taking it to run outside the home because I haven't seen any of my friends for a year. I want to show them. And in the pedestrian crossing, go. I was about to walk, there comes a motorbike, my computer science teacher. Hill, I heard you are studying hard. How is it? I just took the letter, showed him. He stood there for almost 2-3 minutes, green light. He's not going, people are honking. He stood there, and I just kept staring at him. After reading 2-3 times the letter, he said something I will never ever forget in my life. He said, I can't do it, so I thought you cannot do it. That taught me a lesson as a teenager. Fast forward, I was 22 in my engineering college. Now, my closest friend is going to America for graduate school. I want to go to America, but I don't even know where America is properly in the world map. None of my relatives have been on an airplane before or been to an airport, including me. But I want to go to America. And I know my dad can't even afford a plane ticket for me, one way. How am I going to pay tuition fees? I didn't care. I told my closest friend, hey, I think I'm going to go to America. What do you think he's going to say? No. Hill, don't set yourself so high, you're going to disappoint yourself. Because if anybody can go to America, all Indians will be in America. The words he used. And he was driving in his fancy car. I never had a car, in my entire family never had a car. So someone in an authority, like a teacher or a friend who has money says that he can't go. It feels like maybe it is too high. But I learned as a teenager, when they say no, you are not they. So I studied for 2 years with the US map in front of me. Every day, morning I will see the map, evening I will, before going to bed, I'll see the map and study. And I came here and got 2 master's degrees without any resources. Sleeping in the NYU library I started. Then, in my 30s, I got into a PhD program at Boston University. I finished all the coursework and wrote the qualifying examination, 120 books you have to read, a closed book exam for 3 days, 8 hours. Passed that. You have to write the proposal for the doctoral dissertation. I wrote and submitted to an advisor. He read it. And he wrote me a long email, which is a no in a fashion I never heard before. He went into step by step how I am not qualified to get a PhD, how my intellectual level is not there, and how I should drop out. Here you have other talents. You should focus, use that, the world needs that. This is not your talent. Coming from an authority, 2 years I didn't touch any of the political science related books, but I didn't want to drop out. I know the statistics, more than half of the people who get into PhD don't finish in America, 50% of all. I don't want to be that 50, I want to be the other 50. 2 years later, I summoned the courage to find another advisor and change the topic and defend my dissertation on my birthday. 15 years I've been teaching. Well, after PhD, 10 years. I have got many teaching awards, and fellow students have written how I have changed their lives. When you hear no, keep in mind, you are not they. They don't know about you, however big their authority is. Thank you.